Hey everybody, it is Ray's Readings and Oyuk. We are back again for another extended reading for everybody. So we did just record part 1 over on my Instagram, so definitely give that a check out before sitting through this one. Please just excuse me guys while I try to adjust my chair here. I don't want the grayness of this chair to be exposed. Alright, so before we get into anything, guys, as usual, I'm just going to give you all a very quick explanation on my buddy here, Oyuk. So this is Oyuk. He's handmade by me. He was an idea that was channeled to me last year sometime in 2020 through Spirit. They let me know that this little fluffy teal friend wanted to come through. He wanted to be manifested in the physical so he could be here to encourage me to be able to speak my truth, as well as to support me on a mental, physical, emotional, spiritual level. So he is not just a stuffed animal or a prop or something that I purchased. He's a one-of-a-kind little dude, basically like a spirit guide channeled into this physical form. Okay, guys? And something else I should mention as well about him is that a very big reason in him being present within these readings is that he very much wants to be a light, loving, accepting, energetic force for all of you who tune into these. Okay, guys? So with that, I'm just going to give you all, or move into a very quick announcement for you all. So guys, please continue to send good light, love, energy, prayers, protection to the people of the Ukraine right now. Our energetic support is definitely very much needed. It does make a positive difference, and it is very much felt. Okay, guys? So definitely do that. And if there are any other people, places, groups of people, individuals, global things at large. I'm sorry, guys. I'm totally getting myself mixed up here. Definitely send out that good light and energy and positivity too. That's always available to you. You can always do that, and it really does make a positive difference. Okay, guys? So with that, we're going to move on into the singing bowl, joining together for some energetic cleaning, clearing, cleansing, healing, and just overall getting ourselves in the right energy for the reading today. All right, so let's do that. Alrighty, everybody. I hope you're all doing well out there, staying safe, staying in love as much as possible, and staying away from fear as much as possible. So, just to give you all a very quick gist of what came out in part 1 over on Instagram, although I highly recommend that you just sit through that before sitting through this reading, we have the 7 of Cups upright. Then we also have the 8 of Wands upright, and then we have the Lovers card, and we threw in a wild card here because I felt called to today from the Tarot of Sexual Magic. We have the Queen of Wands. And the other cards are from the Riderwood Tarot Gold Sun Edition. All right, guys, I'm sorry. I'm a little bit distracted right now. Let me just put on some more chapstick. And hopefully we'll be good to get a bit more clear and concise here and get into the reading so I'm not feeling so mixed up and flustered. So, very interesting energy that we had coming out today, guys, so far in the reading. It's like with the 7 of Cups, we've had quite a bit of options, quite a bit of things to mull over in our minds. And, we did come to a very clear decision. We realized a lot of things about ourselves, and we made a very clear decision on exactly who and what it is that we want to move forward towards in our lives. And then, followed by the Lovers, it seems like it is some kind of relationship or partnership that we're moving towards. It doesn't necessarily have to be something that is strictly you and another person. I was getting a lot of messages that, the possibilities are open. It could be something like polyamorous or some kind of open relationship or something like that. And then this Queen of Wands seems to be, the person that you are moving towards, or at least the energy that you're moving towards and attracted to, right? If this could be an energy that is within multiple people, if we're talking about that kind of situation. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and get some more cards from the Rider-Waite Tarot Gold Sun Edition. Very beautiful deck, and I will probably pull some more cards from the Tarot of Sexual Magic as well. All right, so yeah, we have the Judgment card. So there is some kind of rebirth, resurrection here occurring. I was getting some messages within the first part of this reading that this Lover's card, honestly, all of these cards, the scenario, or a scenario, I should say, that might exist within this energy, within this reading, is that this may have been a relationship or some kind of friendship or something like that that existed before in your life, and it kind of maybe died out or fizzled out, and wasn't present for quite some time, but it's something that's coming back around, right? So there is a lot of energy with the Seven of Cups of, it's interesting, we have the Emperor on the bottom of the deck, but with the Seven of Cups, there was a lot of options, right? So you may have actually had a specific person in the back of your mind, but you were like, no, they're not an option, like, for whatever reason. So you were maybe going out there and dating a lot of people or talking to a lot of people and putting your energy out there, and then this person actually came around and you're like, oh, suddenly they are an option. Well, that's good, because you were my number one like person that I had something for, that I wanted to invest my energy into. So now I'm going to boldly move towards you. Yeah, so that's kind of the energy that I'm getting so far with that. So we have confirmation here that this seems to be the scenarios, that this is somebody that was around for a while, that you kind of had your heart and mind set on for some time. And so now you're making the decision to move forward with them. Hopefully we're starting a partnership together, or if that's something that you want, that seems like that's what's happening. I'm sorry, I'm getting my words mixed up here. And then we have the judgment, the resurrection, I'm hearing the blooming of a new relationship, a new state of being, right? And so what's very interesting is, so when I'm using these pronouns and the gendered words and stuff, it does not have to be specific to your actual gender, right? So I'm getting that you in this situation are the masculine energy. That does not mean that you have to be a man or, whatever on the masculine side of things. You could very well be a woman who is very feminine as well, but it seems to be a masculine energy here that is you, right? Because when we were looking at this card, I was getting that this is the person watching this reading, is this masculine energy, and then this is the person, the desired person here, this feminine energy within the Queen of Wands, right? So something that's very interesting to note here is that in this Judgment card, this resurrection, this trumpet is pointing to the feminine energy. She's holding her hands out and she's heeding the call, right? So I'm getting this feminine energy may have been the person who walked away and is now getting the call to move back in, come back in towards you, right? Because I'm getting, again, you've been the masculine energy and this has been you. Again, this seems like a masculine energy. You weighing out all the options that exist for you. You've just been, minding your own business, letting this feminine energy do her. And I'm getting that she is the one that has come back into the picture. And now you're like, whoa, okay, like this can be a thing, right? So it's like she heard the calling first and she did her job, and now you are awakened too because she is awakening, is what I'm getting. Yeah, very, very interesting so far, guys. Very interesting. There is some significance here as well, because both of these cards, they are major arcana, and we do have two angels here within the Lovers and within the Judgment card. So this is something that is divinely orchestrated, something that is divinely anointed as well. And what's actually very interesting is I was just watching a reading myself last night by one of my favorite readers. They're actually a couple that do readings together, and they go so in depth into their readings. And so the reader, she has her own runes, and the runes that came out was the trumpet from this Judgment card, and there was also like a little heart like in the Lovers card. And so there is something, I think these cards may have actually come out, or at least the energy of these cards came out in that reading that I was tuning into myself last night. So it's very interesting to see the synchronicity popping up within this reading today, that these two cards are existing within this space as well. Or if these cards didn't actually pop up in the reading, I know that she was very heavily discussing them in the energy, right? Because the Lovers is kind of representative of the story of Adam and Eve, right? There's the snake in the tree by Eve, and the plausible burning bush behind Adam. So it's very interesting that we have this synchronicity coming through. So I just wanted to mention that as well. So I'm going to get a couple more cards from the Rider-Waite Tarot Gold Sun Edition and see what else is up. So there's definitely been a renewal within both parties here, all parties that may be present, but within the specifics that we're getting so far within this reading for whoever may be tuning into this, it does seem like it does seem like it's between two individuals and not more than that. Either way. All right, so we had a whole bunch of cards falling out, but we have a card I'm seeing here within the deck that actually flipped out face up where all the other cards were still face down. Let me just gather the ones that fell here. A whole bunch of them fell. Okay. Excuse me while I do this, guys. Okay. Okay, come here, cards. Alright, the one card that wants to stay out as well is the Fool card. I was very drawn to that when I saw all of them that fell out. And as I'm flipping the ones over that fell down face up, flipping them back over face down, the one that really wanted to stay was the Fool card. So we're going to keep that out. So we have the Two of Wands that flipped out face up that remained within the deck, and then we have the Fool card, which was on the ground and fell out face up as well. So again, new beginnings, renewal, stepping into a completely new energy, a new way of being within yourself and within this partnership, within this person as well as separates, as individuals, I should say. Wow, I'm sorry, guys. I was all good. I was all clear for part one, and now my words are just getting all mixed up, and my brain's like, what? So very interesting energy. So what I'm getting from that, just the fact that I'm getting a little bit mixed up here within this reading, is I'm getting the feelings and the intensity of this relationship. It might be so intense. There's kind of like a drunken loveness to it is what I'm getting. Like it's a little bit disorienting, but in a positive way, right? Like it's not super negative, but it's like there's so much feelings and emotions. It's like, I don't know. So there's this new energy coming in. And again, we have this whole kind of highlighting of making a decision coming through here with the Two of Wands, right? It's like there's two different options, and this person, they've made this decision, and they're very clearly holding on to this one. So it's very interesting that this card is coming out when we did have the Eight of Wands present. Oh, I'm so sorry about that, guys. When we have the Eight of Wands present, I was saying that that's a decision that I'm seeing that has been made, and that's why we're moving forward. So we have that kind of double clarified. I'm going to get one more card from this deck, and then I'm going to finish off with the Tarot of Sexual Magic. I just feel like it wants to be present within this reading. Okay, then we have the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands. So what I'm getting is that not only have we made a decision to move forward towards a certain person on a certain path within a certain trajectory, part of the decision that has been made as well is to not put so much pressure on yourself for a couple different reasons. Again, this is going to resonate with different people in different ways, but I'm sorry, my cat is sleeping so cutely on my pillow over there. But I'm getting, we're making the decision to stop putting so much pressure on ourselves to be somebody that we're not. We're not putting so much pressure on ourselves to be in relationships or to be with people and invest and spend time in people who don't align with us, who don't fill our soul, right? Sorry, I'm just hearing a lot of weird sounds. I know my dog's barking, but there's like something else, and I'm like, is that a show? Is it a plane going over? I'm not sure. See, guys, I'm getting all distracted. So this relationship could really be, unfortunately, distracting you from a lot that's going on in your life right now, because there's so much to think about, and it's such a like engulfing energy. And I'm not getting in a super bad way, but it's just like the separation has been so long, and now things are coming back together, and it's just like, oh my god, and you're just like infatuated a little bit, but again, not in like a negative, like addictive way. I'm getting where, you know, it's like a very like innocent, playful kind of distraction, right? So very interesting though there with the Ten of Wands. So I'm going to move into some final cards from the Tarot of Sexual Magic and just move on. I think I said all that needed to be said about that card as the distraction took me. Yeah, if there's anything else that needs to come up, I'm sure it will come up before I move on. So let's see what else needs to come through. All right, I got 2 cards coming out here. Okay, very interesting. Guys, this is insane. So we have the Seven of Cups coming out again. Let me just cover up some little nips here. We have the Seven of Cups. Sorry, I'm covering this lady's face as well. Okay, there we go. So they're passionately kissing, they're naked, they're all over each other. We get the picture. So Seven of Cups twice. And then we have the King of Cups, which again, I'm just going to cover some titties here. King of Cups. Amazing. So this is so funny. So the Seven of Cups in the Rider-Waite Tarot, what I'm getting is lots of options. And then we see the King of Cups, or sorry, the Seven of Cups here within the Tarot of Sexual Magic. There are no other options. It is just you and this person. And again, you're choosing each other because you're all over each other. You're kissing. You're passionate about each other. There are no other options. And you know, there's not even 7 other cups. There's only 1 cup. And I'm getting that both of you are pouring into this cup. Again, sorry, I just have to cover up the nudity here, but this 1 cup and you've all just been pouring into this cup. And then there are 2 candles on either side. So to me, this could be a twin flame energy. Again, take what resonates. I can't tell you one way or the other. That's just what I'm picking up on with the 2 candles. Maybe there's actually 3 candles, but I'm just there's 3 candles, but I'm very prominently seeing 2. Again, this could be some kind of throuple situation. I don't know, but there's just big energy of 2 entities coming together. And then there is this little tortoise on the the bottom of the card here. So I'm getting things have been moving slow. They did move slow, or they will continue to move slow. But the thing is big message I've gotten in my own personal life as well as just in general is that, you know, if 2 people are really secure within themselves and they're really secure in the relationship that they have, there's no need to rush because they know and they trust that the other person isn't going to go anywhere, right? So we don't have to be like, okay, let's rush into a relationship, let's date, let's move in together, let's get married, let's do all these things to really solidify and box ourselves in this relationship so that if anybody wants to leave, we can't get out, right? Like all that shit. No, there is none of that in a truly secure, sound relationship where both parties are equals, right? So it's okay if things go slow. It's okay if things take their time. You know, I'm getting even with that Judgment card, it is something that took time. Like there's some aspects of it that like boom, it just came out of nowhere, right? We even have that 8 of Wands, but then there are other things that are really slow going and slow moving, right? So with this King of Cups here, there's a lot of big feelings here. And I'm getting this man, he's got like his hand on her head. There's this really big like nurturing energy within this guy, right? He really wants to nurture and take care of this woman. I am getting that there is like a balance between the 2 people, but there also could be some like playful, cheeky plays on power dynamics, right? Because what I'm getting from the King of Cups here is that, again, it's like, it seems like an older man taking care of a younger woman. It doesn't necessarily have to be that scenario, but that's just what I'm seeing here within this card. So this is, you know, nurturing, petting, literally, like he's literally stroking her hair, taking care of, you know, he's got food and tea and things like that out for her. So I'm getting it's a taking care of this person, this lady, this love, but also it's a providing for. So that's kind of the energy I'm getting, is that whatever, you know, if you are the masculine energy watching this, or whoever the masculine energy may be in this scenario based on who's watching this, they want to provide and they want to take care of their lady. Yeah, it's very interesting. I'm just seeing this repeating, like bright red hair. So that could be something significant to you, like maybe your person or you are a redhead or something. Wow, my computer is incredibly loud. Hold on, guys. Let me just turn my volume down. Yeah, and I'm also getting, you know, with that red color, just being a lot of passion. And then we have a final card coming out here the Knave of Pentacles, or the Knave of Chalices. So lots of Cups cards here, guys. Lots of hold on, let me just get this notification out of here. Lots of big feelings showing up here within the reading, and primarily from the masculine energy is what I'm getting. So with this, okay, cool, I can show this one without censoring it. So with this Page of Cups card, what I'm getting is this is a past energy, what I'm getting. So this is, you know, whoever the masculine energy is really worrying about this feminine energy that they had, their heart and their eyes and their mind set on so much. They're worried about this feminine energy spending time, and being with another masculine energy or another person in general, right? They're very fired up, and it's like they're trying to figure out how to express their feelings. It's like they're writing love letters here, and it just, there's so many different crumpled ones because it's just not coming out correctly, and they're very frustrated because it's like, again, they're dreaming up and thinking up these different scenarios of, what if she's out there? What if she's with somebody else? Like blah blah blah, right? Like all these really difficult things for their heart to bear, and it's really frustrating and enraging them, right? And not just that, but also the whole, like, having a hard time expressing themselves in the first place and getting it out there, to be able to share exactly how it is that they feel. It's like they can't find the right words. So that's probably why this masculine energy as well would have, like, just let the feminine go so easily, is because they're like, yeah, even if I, you know, like, even though I have these feelings and I realize that I have them, I have no idea how I would even express that if I had the chance, if that's really what the feminine was trying to stick around and ask me for, right? And again, we kind of have this repeating, like, cup here. Here, I'll just do this. We have this cup here, and we have this cup here down here. So, you know, it's very interesting. They look very similar. They both have like a little flower within them. So there is a lot of love here. And then we have one candle by itself. It is a pink candle. So I'm getting, pink is the color of self-love. So this masculine energy needed to learn a lot more self-love. So it's interesting that we have the one candle, and then when there's actually two people in the card, there's two candles. I'm just covering it up because there's some titties in there. But yeah, very interesting, guys. Very interesting. Also, I'm very drawn to the full moon within this card, so there may have been some full moon manifestations and intentions and clearing that this masculine energy was getting into. So it's almost like they needed more self-love, but they also needed to connect into the feminine energy a little bit more within themselves, into the intuitive thing, into the energy of the moon, all that good stuff. So very interesting reading going on here, guys. I sincerely hope that you enjoyed and found something of resonance within it. It's very I don't know why I'm struggling to find the words now, but it's very beautiful. Definitely very hopeful, I want to say. Yeah. I apologize, guys. So I'm gonna leave it there. Again, I sincerely hope that you found something that resonates. Again, take what resonates, leave what does not, apply your own discernment to the situation. If something doesn't fit in what you got going on, then don't force the shoe to fit. Yeah, I don't know. Please continue to pray and send good light, love, energy, protection, and healing to the people of Ukraine right now. It is definitely very much needed and felt, and it does make a difference. And obviously continue to do that for anybody, anywhere, anything else that you think needs your time and your energy in that way. Other than that, please take care of yourselves, guys. You know, be compassionate with yourselves, be patient. Again, keep focusing on yourself as the primary focus in your life. Take care of yourselves, love on yourselves, be good to kind to yourselves. Yeah, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, night, morning, evening, afternoon. I'm going to move on to do the Patreon extended reading where we're going to get into the oracle cards. So if you're interested in that, there's a link below that you can check out to join me over on my Patreon page. I have 5 different tier points right now, price points, so just choose whatever one works for you and your income level, and you will have full access to everything that I post over there. Okay, guys? So again, have a wonderful rest of your day, night, morning, evening, afternoon, and my buddy Oik and I will see you all real soon. All right, goodbye, guys.